Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Play vs College League, where we have our match tonight with Northwestern Purple versus San Jose State University. This is the second round of the playoffs, and soon we will be underway with Lijiang Tower.
I'm looking forward to a good match today. It's the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, for a spot in the grand finals. It's a good match to be had.
Absolutely. Taking a look ahead, our starting lineup tonight, it looks like it will be Houdini, One Step Ahead, Luffy's Meat, Penguin Cast, and Patan. This is definitely a lineup that's had a lot of switch ups since the last time we casted in the fall. Both of the DPS playing in that iteration retiring. And with a new support coming forward. So we've had some promotions from our JV team, and we are going to be seeing how this new look team has fared after a pretty good showing in the regular season, making the playoffs of the Play vs College League.
I'm really looking forward to it. They put a really strong showing in the regular season, but this is going to be a tough test against the SJSU Gold team, having dropped only one map, I believe, in their entire regular season. So definitely, we can see if Northwestern Purple can pull off the upset here.
Absolutely. What do you think are going to be the keys today for Northwestern to be able to pull off this win?
Well, firstly, I think we got to give Houdini and Patan the keys. As the two champion ranked players on the roster, you got to get them freedom to play and make those game defining moments happen. So we got to let them have the co-driver seats, if you will, and give them all the resources they need.
Absolutely. This is definitely an interesting lineup. One step ahead, usually taking the support role, known for her Kiriko, but she'll be stepping in, it appears, on the DPS lineup today, alongside Luffy's Meat, who is really impressed in his rookie showing this season, alongside returning to Northwestern Patan, formerly on Northwestern Purple, I believe 2 years ago, making his comeback. It will definitely be an interesting look. And it'll be exciting to see how they match up to this San Jose State team.
Yeah, on your point about Luffy's me, I really enjoyed his showing so far. A real diamond in the rough, you could say. He was scouted actually in the library watching OWCS by one of our other team members. So really glad to have him on board.
Absolutely. Northwestern University, known for their studiousness.
Yeah,
Would you scrim in the library if they let you?
I definitely would. They got a really good setup going. They got five PCs on one end, five PCs on the other. Perfect LAN setup as well, actually.
Absolutely.
So I definitely get some games going in there if I
Absolutely.
could.
Well, for now, we're going to have 3 players scrimming tonight at the Nexus Gaming Lounge. Shoutouts, the Norris University Center, for the wonderful space we have tonight. We're very excited to be able to give you this broadcast. We're still waiting to get the all clear for the match. All the time, the better. This production has been a bit to set up, but
I think we're still waiting on the bands as well, so we can see
that as well.
how
We'll
we
be
could.
reading those out to you as we get them. We'll be starting on Lijiang, as mentioned before.
What are some potential comps you think you could see out of Northwestern Purple today?
I mean, Houdini is really a jack of all trades on that tank role. And as we say that, Houdini has decided to fill the time for us. They are banning Emery as their first, as the first ban for Northwestern side. We'll see what, we'll see what San Jose State responds with. Emery really coming into his own as a dominant DPS, and it looks like that Northwestern is really going to try and shy away from that hit scan role. I am not quite sure what One Step Ahead's DPS pool is, but
We might have actually I think this could be a surprise look with the Penguin cast on the DPS. We've seen that a few times in the past, especially last quarter. So
yep. Okay, we're being informed that One Step Ahead is actually the support, and they are spreading misinformation in the role lineup. And it looks like San Jose State, as I say that, will ban Kiriko. It looks like we're about to go in, waiting for everyone to be ready.
So I wonder what the support lineup is gonna be with one step ahead and Patan, assumably as the two supports. Both are more traditional flex support players. So I really wonder what we could see here with the Kiriko band.
Absolutely. Kiriko's
Oh,
been
whoa!
okay.
Hold on.
It does appear that Patan is going to be the DPS.
Wow.
Correction, apologies. One step ahead will be playing that support role. Patan has been in that DPS role in the past when flexibility has been called upon for this roster. And it looks like we'll be avoiding the hit scan role as we start for Lijiang. We're going to be starting inside control center, and it'll be interesting to see what we come out on.
Initiating match.
I'm curious to see what other DPS heroes we're gonna roll out on today. A lot of the DPS players, a lot of the DPS heroes received a lot of nerfs in the recent patch that dropped yesterday. So, wonder what we'll see. Reaper,
Absolutely.
of course, is banned as well by PCL tonight because of a bug from the Dire Triggers perk. So, really curious to see what we'll see.
Ready for battle.
And it looks like Houdini looking over to that Zarya while Norse is hovering the Malga to begin. We might have to have a reset as we get settings ready to go. But for the time being, we get a peek at to what Northwestern at least will be running. That Juno Brig comp looks like we may be favoring towards the Ashe.
2, 1. Round 1.
I think we'll see a Tracer
Capture
as
the
well.
objective.
Whoa, I guess we're sticking with some Symmetra. Oh,
And it looks
I
like
guess
we're
not.
restarting as we get some
Now
map
arriving
settings
at
out of the
Lijiang
way.
Tower.
It is now daytime on the
It's now daytime. Look at that beautiful morning glow. Isn't it wonderful?
Initiating match.
It's a more beautiful day for the Lijiang Tower Control Center, as we'll once again ponder what... It appears that Northwestern Purple will be running that Zarya comp. Sticking with that Ashe on the inside of Control Center, that is definitely an interesting choice, but if you can get those sight lines, we'll have to see where he wants to play.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like Luffy's meat did not opt to switch when he rolled out, unless I missed it.
Yeah, I think Symmetra is a
eye will
pretty
not
strong
fail.
pick, especially if
The
you
hand will not
play it
flinch.
correctly. So I wouldn't be surprised if he stuck it up for the entire map.
Absolutely. It looks like San Jose State, on the other end, is going to stick with that Sojourn and Mercy, along with the Zarya Vendetta and the Juno.
Yeah, that Zarya Vendetta combo is so lethal, just enabling the Vendetta to just get in there.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Round 1.
And for map 1, we are going to begin. Both teams rolling out, and it looks like Northwestern is, in fact, going to stick with this symmetric comp.
Yeah, both teams opting for the Juno Bridge.
North falling very low on the San Jose State side. San Jose State's going to back off. Northwestern's going to give control of this white room. Ash poking away.
Falls low. Baton's taking some shots here.
Now, Baton doesn't have great angles. It looks like Luffy's meat is going to teleport to contest it, but he's going to be chunked down pretty quick by that Molly.
Really scrapped the fire up.
Really looking for any sort of target he can focus onto, but those bubbles are going to be a lot of pressure and a lot of protection. And it looks like San Jose State's going to take focus this time.
Yeah, they were find 2 trades, but ultimately not enough. Evan Pat just got big first there. Thought he just unraveled from there.
Absolutely. This Vendetta, very hard to deal with if you have this Zarya bubble to work with. It's going to be a tough task for Northwestern to be able to pin down, especially these Juno Brig mirrors that these teams are running. And it looks like that San Jose State is able to do a lot better. We'll see if Baton is able to outpoke Eva on that circle. Very dominant position right there.
And that's falling so low again. It's all bad. This is time to take
And this Metro is just going to walk forward. They're going to burst that bubble. Northwestern looks to be playing this point. Going to chase down Yuba on that Sojourn. And with that, San Jose State has claimed 46%.
Houdini with a very crucial 3 kills there. Give him the key.
This is going to be a very crucial fight. Everyone coming up on that Underhill, with the Ashe already having built one. But this is going to could possibly be a very goat-savage fight with everyone having ult. It looks like Patan is going to fire first with that Bob. Claim a lot of space, find the Vendetta out in the open, and that's going to be a pretty quick fight for Northwestern to clean up.
Yeah, very efficient using just that Bob. You know, traditionally not a game-changing ultimate. They were able to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Northwestern just playing with a lot of looks like Rats will be traded. Patan is able to find the pick on the Vendetta, but Yuba will trade him out. And Luffy's meat wins the duel against the Brigitte onto Maz of Maztor. It looks like Northwestern has cleaned up.
Wow.
Just an impressive ult. And Vendetta using the ultimate there as well. That's 3 ultimates from San Jose State, and not much to show for it. That was a pretty decisive fight in the way of Northwestern. And they will still have that Symmetra wall and both of their support ults, whereas the support ult twins is all that San Jose State will have.
Yeah, that same wall is going to be so crucial on the fight, I think.
San Jose State going quick, using that Juno ult. It looks like they'll be able to position well on that point. One step ahead will be traded out for Kahuni on the Vendetta. Pretty even.
Yeah, what is going to go in here right now?
I have to imagine that. They're looking to play around that Luffy's meat wall. But Luffy's meat is going to be taken down. Yuba with the pick. They might catch the brig out. Both trading rallies. They're able to catch out Mazco on the Brigitte. And they're able to take some space on the back of all that armor that Cameron Cass was able to create with that rally. And Northwestern is going to reclaim the point, clean up onto Nut. It looks like the Zarya, who was just barely able to make it out. And both sides.
Not really any ultimates here as the map is about to close. We'll see who can win the booster.
Yep. Patan playing really aggressive there, trying to get whatever poke he can. Although it looks like Northwestern will have to backpedal a little bit. Ooh, not falling on very low.
Almost a Bob as well.
Yep, absolutely. And it looks like Patan's going to fire the second Bob of the map. Now, Yuba is able to run that high ground. Oh wow. I was about to say, he was able to catch out one step ahead. The Penguin Cast is able to get the environmental kill. Wow. Houdini is going to clean up alongside Patan's Bob, and Northwestern is going to take control center.
Brilliant plays all around from every player, I think, that map. Just really complete team showing, but of course, you know, after Glaze Houdini, what a performance from him as well, getting so many picks. Absolutely this fight up.
Absolutely. Houdini, the backbone of this team on that Zarya, the 2-year tank player on varsity.
Not hurting them.
Just incredibly strong.
Definitions.
Look at him. Yeah. Look at him go. I mean, yeah, Yuba is able to force a lot of positional prowess on that Sojourn from that back area, but not able to find the picks as they come. Only really able to catch out one step ahead or Penguin Cast. Never able to find both. And Northwestern is just able to stabilize all those fights.
There's no competition here from
Absolutely. Far is an interesting choice, but Patan, I was about to mention the perk, but who cares when you can just double tap? He's going to be able to get a lot of poke onto his Farah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He's off the map somehow. Yeah, that happened.
And it's going to be up to Patan to find some of these picks as they come. That's a lot of damage he's able to get on the Farah. It won't be enough. Without that Zarya, Northwestern is going to back off, and San Jose State's going to get the point, and we're going to see Houdini move over to the hazard, try to match some of this dive energy that San Jose State is playing with.
Yeah, like it's going to go a lot faster.
This Ruyang probably going to be a little easier to dive than the Big Juno that we've been seeing from both teams.
And it will backline. Yeah, Houdini's just showing out the backline for him. Showing that it's like
Houdini's able to trade out the Juno. And it looks like San Jose State's going to back up off that, and Northwestern's going to get the capture. Really, just San Jose State kind of backing off a fight where they had even pickings, but losing Nut on that Juno is going to be a lot of heavy gold time, as well as the fact that the capture is going so far back.
no real ultimate so far.
We'll see some build up over the course of this. We're going to see one step ahead, speeding people out, and Luffy's me going in, frying that one spin.
Ooh, trade it out.
But it's gonna be way easier for Northwestern to keep walking on the back of this hazard. And man, Patan just able to get so much pressure on the back of this major perk, giving him extra damage on his double tap. And we're gonna see Penguin cast barraged by the Pharah, but Houdini will be traded out, and Patan is able to get two. And Houdini takes that as the signal to go.
Triple kill.
And Northwestern just looking so clean with the combination of Houdini's aggression on the hazard and Patan's incredible shots on the Ashe.
Yeah, barrage for Bob's right there. We'll see everyone else online.
San Jose State looking to build up more fight. We're gonna go quick with this thing on it. Yuba's gonna get the kill.
Wow,
But boot off by the Ashe.
making these happen with the rally. That's good. And the back. I think that just secure the map here. Northwestern triple.
Looks like a Penguin cast just able to walk forward undeterred.
Yeah, so many ultimates on both of them. I don't know how Astros is going to pull this off. Yeah, flying circle.
Northwestern forward looking to try to keep the touch going with this ult. And he's going to be pinned down by the hazard ult. Not able to find the kill just yet, but he goes down now. Looks like Northwestern's just on cleanup duty. Lucio's not able to touch Northwestern.
Wow. A clean map 1 victory from Northwestern Purple. 2-0 on leading.
Double kill.
Absolutely. Just an all-around dominant showing in terms of the ability that Northwestern's able to tempo with. And yeah, just an incredible job with how their hazards playing, how with the incredible rallies that Penguin Cast is able to assemble.
I think I mentioned this on the podcast, or beginning of the cast, sorry. You gotta give Houdini and Patan the keys, and they really showed up there, as well as everyone else's performance. We saw Penguin Cast with the brilliant rallies there. Saw Luffy's meet, a few crucial trades, one step ahead with the orbital raise.
Absolutely. And just the aggression and the tempo that Northwestern is willing to play at really gives Luffy's meet a lot of room to just run around on this Symmetra. And it looks like San Jose State's been able to find the picks on some of these, but it's just not enough. And the positions that that Northwestern's able to take are just far and away better.
Yeah, I don't think Norse has gotten much done. Not really his fault, but Houdini's just been able to shut him down throughout the entirety of the map there.
Absolutely. Well, we are going to wait for the next map pick from San Jose State. How do you think they need to adapt in order to be able to match the tempo that Northwestern's playing with?
I think the supports have to step it up a little bit. I think Penguin Cast was a big differentiator in that match. So I just think the supports have to step a little bit, and Norse has to get it, find a few ways to get around Houdini.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and play off the back of Yuba's picks.
Well, in the meantime, we are going to wait for those map picks and those bans to come out, and we'll see you after this short break. Alrighty. We're back in it. It looks like San Jose State has picked Midtown, and they will be banning Sim, and Northwestern will be banning Zarya.
Interesting Zarya ban here from Northwestern Purple. One of Houdini's strongest tanks, I would say. So let's see what they're trying to force here on Midtown.
Absolutely. You saw him looking to it on Control Center, but I think this is going to be a ban looking to try to shut down some of what they were able to do with that Zarya Vendetta. That was some of the looks that they were having the most success with, is when they were just unable to deal with the sheer power that Vendetta is able to output, as well as the protection that the bubble gives her.
Yeah. No changes here for either roster, so we're locked for another matchup here.
Absolutely. Northwestern's going to be starting on that attack. And we'll see in 3 seconds what they're going to be looking to run.
Ready.
Yep, it looks like Houdini's going to be rolling out onto that Sigma. Some interesting DPS choices. We'll have to see if those hold. But it looks like San Jose State's going to be looking over to this Ramatra. And this Tracer Emery from San Jose State as well. Going back to that Emery that Northwestern banned initially, as well as this Kirko Hilari.
Yeah. Emery was nerfed a little bit in the recent patch, so we'll see how he fares.
Absolutely. I think they're just hoping that the raw damage output that Yuba is able to put in, as well as some of the positions he's able to hold, will be enough to crack whatever offense Northwestern's looking to mount.
Attackers incoming.
And yep, Luffy's meat swapping over to this Tracer that I would consider I know him better for.
Yeah, the signature hero.
Absolutely. And Houdini really can do impressive things on the Sigma, even if it's perhaps not his main hero. He's the person that showed me the true benefit of levitation on that second point. Looks like Luffy's meat and Kohini trading some poke. Luffy's meat's gonna be able to get popped up, and Northwestern's gonna try and take some damage from that. Popping that Ramatra Nemesis form. Unable to really find any significant position. Ash really taking Kohini going very low on that Tracer. Yeah, absolutely. Tracer sort of embedded in Firehouse. This is gonna be a rough deal for this stage to get out unless they find some picks. Western again. Just finding positions and finding picks. Patan is gonna take out Josh. And Houdini's gonna be able to take out Yuba. This looks like it's going to be a fight win for Northwestern.
Yeah, just a Lara left. And look at the ult base. Already at that Kirko rush, full spawn, coming up on the Bob and the Lario there.
Yuba's looking to move. Yuba's moving over to that Ash, and we're gonna see, aside from the tanks, a complete mirror from both sides. Northwestern's gonna be able to move that payload across the streets of New York City.
TP pulse there. Gonna get the super off in time.
Yep.
Return to me!
Northwestern will want to kill without so Houdini's got to be able to win that duel against the Houdini as well. Northwestern's going to have to back out again. Ooh! And Yuba able to kind of pick on one step ahead as well. It looks like Northwestern's going to have to stabilize.
Barrier cannot withstand much more!
I wonder if Northwestern knows they have the ult advantage here and push the issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Northwestern's just been able to find a lot of picks, honestly, on just their mechanical prowess, on the ability of Patan to be able to just output so much raw damage, but it looks like...
Wow, this is
Nemesis form coming out for North, but it looks like he's not going to be able to create a lot of pressure. He's going to pop out the Annihilation, and Patan is going to answer with the Bob. It looks like Northwestern and San Jose State each creating, and yep, absolutely. Massive flux for Houdini, and it looks like Northwestern is going to be able to move his cart forward. Should be a quick cleanup. Yeah. Just that ult bank really coming in clutch for Northwestern. The ability to build up that bomb in that first minute.
Yeah, both tanks are out there. The bomb's coming on. So I think it's time to look at the supports. They can control us.
Penguin Cast poking out Kuvini from that side room. And it looks like Luffy's Meat is going to look to push Western just able to embed themselves on this high ground. Everyone's setting up there. It'll be interesting to see how San Jose State responds. It looks like their Macho's going to walk upstairs into that left room. And Penguin Cast is going to pop out with his ultimate. Get the kill onto Nut. Incredible kill from them. Tracer is out much more a good annihilation from North. It looks like this is beating Houdini. They're gonna get some picks as well, so this isn't all quite lost. Western's gonna dislodge themselves from their high ground, but Houdini's gonna push this card forward a little more.
SJSU side. 30 seconds.
Hold this right room. Oh, Houdini just finds it better. It looks like Yuba's gonna pop out with his Bob. Western's gonna disengage on the back of this. Western able to stabilize Yuba's presence of two supports. Yeah, they're just gonna look to regroup. So good payload progress from Northwestern, but ultimately San Jose State for the time being gonna feel a lot of time off that block. Yeah. San Jose State's looking to really adjust pretty well by moving Yuba over to his Ashe. And Matador is able to use that poke as well, just pump out so much damage, and they've been able to find headshot kills onto one step ahead, been able to get the duels out of, win the duels out of Catan and Luffy's Meat. And yeah, San Jose State is looking on a lot more solid ground. Back to it. Walk out with that bomb. The rock on the annihilation. North isn't going to find too much value with his ultimate. He's going to expire momentarily. He's going to answer with his Gravitic Flux. He's going to catch two. He's going to get the pick onto Yuba on the Ashe. And Kirito from Nut is going to fall. Get a lock onto the annihilation. It looks like Northwestern, after losing one step ahead, will get this fight win, and they're going to get some progress onto this payload. Still alive. Clean up there by barrier initialized. Yeah, those two picks are crucial though. Matador really able to find some good deterrence for the push, but it looks like they won't be able to keep progressing. Northwestern is going to take the second pick.
That was a really costly fight there. Like moral to used there by Northwestern.
Absolutely. And that time bake almost drawn to zero there. They're going to be approaching this with a minute. They might not have enough time to charge many of those ultimates before into the overtime push that they will likely have.
Yeah, they just have a blast us onto Luffy's Meat.
It's possible to dislodge out of this backline. He's been finding better Luffy's Meat so many of these fights. And it looks like San Jose State's going to keep walking forward. Pick onto the map, but it likely won't matter. Northwestern's going to fall. And San Jose State's going to be holding pretty far up. And there's going to be a lot of payload progress that Northwestern needs to get if they hope to complete this Midtown map.
Yeah, just that one ultimate used there, and that's SJSU. They look pretty healthy in every other ult department, so absolutely it's a fight ahead.
As consolation though, Northwestern's able to build ults, but Kohuni's able to get that stick onto Penguin's Cast, lurking in the background, get the kill onto Catan as well. Yeah. Kohuni fluxing out of desperation, but it looks like it won't be enough. It looks like Northwestern's going to run into stall mode. Wow, just an incredible ultimate from Kohuni with that third bomb being able to find it. Penguin Cast done an ultimate himself. Walking in, getting the kill on those backlines. Yeah, despite the best efforts of Northwestern, it looks like San Jose State is going to hold this part, and the Bob just a little bit off, unable to contest. Northwestern is going to only get 2 points on this attack.
Score 0-2.
They're rough there at the end. They looked pretty good going to that first point, but second point really stalled out.
Absolutely.
Came down to some ultimates, and third point it just really ran out of steam.
Match.
Absolutely. Just an incredible hold by San Jose State there. The adaptation from Yuba onto the Ashe, able to just find so much more of that chunk damage, really open up a lot of these low HP opportunities for Kohuni to be able to capitalize on. And Kohuni just really able to get the better of Luffy's meat on that attack.
Yeah. Do you think the forcing the Sigma there into the Ramatra played a part into that?
Ready for battle.
It's definitely the only variable in terms of hero picks. I feel confident in Houdini Sig, but I think that he's just unable to really deal with that triple poke of the Kiriko, the Ilari, and the Ashe. And I think he struggles a little bit when the Ramatra is able to just pummel him with that Nemesis form. Not quite. The Ramatra wasn't quite using his Nemesis in order to absolutely just farm and pump out damage, but yeah, just really able to at least survive, be able to get up into Houdini's face, really deny a lot of that space.
Yeah, we'll see how he fares here into the Lucio Ramatra combo.
Defend objective A.
Absolutely. It looks like Luffy's meat has had enough of the Tracer 1v1. Wow. Wow. Incredible
Double
poke
nade there.
from Patan and from Houdini. They're going to get the pick on Yuba back very early.
A few seconds off the clock. 5 seconds.
Absolutely. And yeah, Northwestern looking to move this bunker comp. More or less a bunker comp. Trying to really deny some of these angles that Houdini's able to take. Yeah. I mean, look at this angle that Houdini is taking. He's just not able to get flushed out by the longer range of the Ashe, and he's able to find some really easy picks. And Evo. Nice little flurry for those awesome picks. Tom's gonna really focus on challenging this Ashe. Wow from there.
But Lucio does get the trade on Luffy's meat.
Absolutely. Able to catch out. Luffy's meat a little easy to catch out from that position. Northwestern's going to be running around a little bit, trying to contest that Tracer on part, throwing some knives their way. But yeah, San Jose State not quite taking a lot of map space off of the pick that they were just fine.
Yeah, look at
He was just able to get
Wow.
the pick, and was able to find the picks on the both against of course. He's able to get magical on that Lucio. But Weston's got to back up, likely to look for a re-engage. Try to keep Patan up. Try to get this Tracer off his back.
I think that was just rough there. I think once the pedal's gonna go field for Penguin Cast, he was stuck in the turn.
Looks like he's trying to step up, trying to rock. Rock goes wayward. Looks like he's going to get rid of the innovative flux. He's got to catch the Kiriko, but Kohuni in the backline, able to get that first bomb, and Master able to finish off Houdini in that flux. But Western's going to back off and lose this position.
Yeah, I'd imagine Houdini would switch, and there it is, the Ramatra online. So both teams playing the Ram now.
Absolutely. Yuba just able to find so much pressure onto this backline. Penguin Cast taking... It was a bit of an interesting position to hold train there. The Ramatra was just able to sort of run up, and there was not much that they were able to do to be able to stop it and take that position. A lot of poke on that Kiriko. Although, Kohuni is able to get him back off, but Luffy's meat is able to find it there.
Better up north there, getting that Ram duel.
Absolutely. On pressure, he's tailoring out.
What a messy fight.
Yep.
I'm here.
It looks like Northwestern will have the position to at least force the cart to stop, be able to regroup, wait for these spawns. They're trying to hunt out this Tracer. He's just looking to be an incredibly hard. Oh wow. What a stick. He's just been electric on this Tracer. unable to be moved from this backline of Northwestern. It looks like Northwestern's gonna have to regroup and try to get another fight for the second point. But wow, they're just running out of opportunities.
Yeah, without the speed, I think they're a real liability to this game. Having to take the second fight, you know, they can't really initiate anything.
Absolutely. Northwestern coming up on 4 ultimates here. Yuba is going to go quickly. Both support ults coming out from Northwestern. That's 3 ultimates, but they're going to die. It's a convincing fight with for San Jose State. And it's 4 minutes on the time bank. A very short payload push. I mean, San Jose State just looks primed for this push with this Annihilation and this Pulse Bomb. It looks like Northwestern's going to swap over to this Lucio, try to be able to tempo a little more, get Penguin Cast on a more comfortable hero in this more ball-heavy area. It looks like Northwestern really is going to have to set up a mighty defense in order to be able to hold on.
Yeah, I might have been too real too late there. Again, looking to get rid of that first bomb. Goals. There.
Bush just running in and just wow, tearing this backline to shreds. Houdini's not even going to get a touch. And San Jose State is going to take map 2.
Yeah, I imagine the changes were a little too late there. Probably should have swapped off some of those heroes a lot earlier. And I mean, credit to Kahuni, what a performance on this Tracer. And then Yuba putting in absolute numbers.
Isn't quite sure, but what an incredible stick there. They're trying to just dislodge him, which is getting so much damage as you can see. Oh my
3
goodness.
one-clips in a row.
Just an incredible performance. Well, San Jose State is going to tie it up 1-1. We're going to wait for... Is it Flashpoint next?
I believe they changed it to push for the third map.
Stronger.
Don't blame us, they change the rules like every week. Either Flashpoint or Push will be next, and we're going to take a short break. We'll see you on the other side. We are back. Northwestern's going to take us to Runasapi for push. And a couple swaps here. Northwestern swapping out one step ahead, putting in Bassoon Boy on that DPS and moving Patan over to the support.
Yeah, I think this is an interesting change. Bassoon Boy is really like an X Factor type player. You give him the keys, you'll get things done. So we'll see what he can get done here.
Absolutely. This is the roster that Northwestern had been running throughout our winter quarter. Scheduling is obviously hard when you're on a quarter system, but additionally, Northwestern is going to ban that Tracer, and San Jose State is going to ban the Hazard.
Yeah, Patan back in support. His preferred role, so we'll see what he can cook up.
Absolutely. Northwestern just really wanting nothing to do with that Tracer after the dominance that Kohini was able to put on. And
Yeah, I don't really blame them. He was really throwing a masterclass there. We saw at the end 3-1 clips in a row.
absolutely. And Houdini's going to look to go back to Saria. Bassoon Boy on the venture, my beloved.
Where I think we'll see a lot of combo play.
Absolutely. That really is the game plan for this comp. Try to find the bubble opportunities onto this venture. Be able to get some of these fights quick. Honestly, a 4-person's vendetta maybe, but one that I'm willing to see because I love venture.
Yeah, Gahudi on the Soldier 76. Pretty rare pick normally, but Runasapi with a long sight line.
Using his mobility to follow up on those Winston guys that were able to see Norris able to get some poke out. Looks like Northwestern is going to be able to take this point spot. Patan dueling on the Kiriko, all of his cooldowns forced out. Bassoon Boy is
Shot out.
in. Luffy's beat able to get a good shot on Lucio, but it looks like the pass is going to go down, and presumably up on the side. Yep, Luffy's meat falls. San Jose State's
Whoa! Stop that barricade!
pushed.
Yeah, no real initiative taken there from Northwestern. Getting picked apart.
Looks like Houdini and Bassoon Boy not quite on the same page.
We don't have the
on
lead
that
anymore.
dive.
Yeah, we'll see a Winston swap here for taking that beard.
Yeah.
With Cassidy.
Yeah, looking to be able to play with the venture instead of just really enabling them. He's going to take a dive. Ooh,
Wow, support that in.
not quite caught out. Yeah. Not quite in the same place. Maybe need able to get the pick there, but it was
It's two.
yeah. They're going to get that forward spawn, so Bassoon Boy's going to swap over to the Sombra. Hopefully able to play a little more with Houdini on this Winston.
Yeah.
¿Qué tal?
Nothing really happening so far.
Mine now.
Fights are really over for the event.
Absolutely. Northwestern swapping over this dive. Northwestern, as a university, has never really been a dive-heavy team, so this is definitely a tempo they might not be used to playing, especially when you're making these swaps late into the Tom's gonna go quickly with the rush, try to get some tempo, and they're able to check out that.
I just got that TP off the time. Yeah, Wade and Winston
Absolutely. Northwestern able to get that fight win.
Catch you
Be
later.
able to take that forward spawn. Looks like it'll take it away from the soldier, but yeah. Able to get a little bit of payload progress. Find some back damage. Try to get whatever pressure they can onto this Winston. He's gonna pop the Primal Rage. Backline falling so low. Yuba able to falling very low. Boy's gonna get caught out. They're gonna get the right foot onto the wave. Popping so many ults. Yeah. Able to get the pick on past that damage from the Deadeye. Oh! Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a
I
duel.
don't think I've ever seen that before.
And it looks like Soldier's able to get the pick onto Penguin Cast. Kohini able to find that pick, and Northwestern has to back up.
Yeah, I mean, both beats were traded there, so I wouldn't say that's a complete loss.
Yeah, absolutely. Bassoon Boy falling dangerously low. It looks like San Jose State's gonna find some a little bit of progress off of this
Whole series almost at their own.
falling so early in this fight.
Stop that barricade.
But it's not going to be enough. Because then we just find so many of these picks. Yeah, looks like San Jose State's going to find some more progress.
Yeah. Looking a little dire here now for Northwestern as the meter approaches 100.
Absolutely. The rough thing about the Tracer ban is that Luffy's meat really loses one of the ace in the hole for his hero pool, and is just unable to be able to fill that role. So it's onto the Bassoon Boy to be able to coordinate. And he's just really
Let the
struggling.
Kitsune guide you.
Absolutely. Boston tempoing very well with these rushes, and each of the fights that they've rushed, they've been able to find nuts. The Penguin Cast is going to be traded out, but Houdini just running so far forward, able to find so much of this backline. Going to disengage a little bit, but it looks like Northwestern able to fend off the push from San Jose State.
Double DPS.
Absolutely. Yuba and Kohuni able to pump out damage, able to find Luffy's meat. North's falling dangerously low, but it won't be enough. Northwestern fighting down one.
The Super just in the middle of it all.
And they are just finding Bassoon Boy in all of these positions, just unable to escape from the sideline of Kohuni, Yuba, Nai. They just have so much to be able to deal with it. I wonder if he's going to finish up this combo after the CNP. Hopefully, they're able to catch a lot with the CNP. Gotta watch for that as well as for Sound Raider. See if Northwestern is able to capitalize on the ultimate they have.
I think we're gearing up for the here. Oh, he's getting marked though.
Ooh! A mark from Kohini with those Helix rockets. And yeah, Bassoon Boy's gonna have to disengage. Oh!
Wow. Falls again.
Trying to get the manual hack onto the team. They fall low. And they don't follow up. Oh, of course. Oh! Ooh, what a juggle from Houdini. Able to get that pick. Ooh. Lucio falling low, but it might not matter. Ooh.
Norse is also getting things done on the other end.
Absolutely.
There's a solo EMP. Manages to find Houdini.
Yeah. Houdini finds Norse. Able to get the pick. And just trying to get the manual hack instead of the pitch. Yeah, Northwestern's able to fend it off. Some impressive picks by Patan and Houdini to be able to keep Northwestern alive.
This ends now.
Richie's is going to play aggressively with this. So many ultimates coming out from Northwestern. That's their entire ult thing. Need to find the picks though. The picks aren't coming in. Houdini's able to find three. And wow, Northwestern just popping pretty much 4 ultimates throughout the entirety of that exchange. Unable to find a definitive fight win, and they're going to have to back up.
Yeah, yet again, another first pick that just suffered there. Very unfortunate.
Absolutely. I mean, Houdini's on the soldiers find so much. Khan's gonna try to pump out damage onto this with this Baptiste. A little bit rougher matchup into the Winston, but hopefully the output is able to find some picks onto perhaps the Winston, able to just use raw damage to fend off. As you saw there, they're able to get through to reset this payload back to the center.
Tough fight. There's a long range fire there.
They took him from us.
Fire rate, I believe, from the soldiers there. Tear down Luffy's lead. Northwestern's gonna look to.
Ooh, a little trade there. Consolation prize.
Yep. Ultimately, though, Northwestern's looking to go back to the drawing board on this one.
Yeah.
San Jose State coming up with 2 ultimates, not falling low, but able to get out. Northwestern looking to get anything done with this time. Not falling low again.
This ends now.
Gotta pop that primal. Try to get some pressure, but man, you are just finding that hook onto the finger pass. Northwestern's down a bit.
We need to rescue the robot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. North is just able to get so much pressure onto this back line. The biggest disadvantage with this back line spot is that you just have such a hard time doing this dive. Houdini finally able to catch out Nut. Yeah.
Yeah, but Boy putting in work on the side over here, just denying this angle.
30 seconds. Gotta go.
He does get a lot of leeway in terms of being able to take more point positions on this combo. They're gonna keep pushing. He's trying to find Nut. This has been the one consolation they've had this fight is that they've been able to catch out Nut in so many of these instances.
Let them up.
Ongoing early with that window. They're able to catch out Norse on the Winston. Try to get some damage onto Nut. Yeah, Lucas beat aiming up on the field. Looks like Northwestern will be able to get this goal spawn as overtime starts to burn onto Northwestern. They need 40 meters to be able to secure this match and force San Jose State to match point, whereas San Jose State just needs one fight win.
Yeah, I can imagine there's 2 fights to be had in like that. But they have, 3 ultimates here, potentially a 4th. You can build that primal. They have to go now.
Trying to get the EMP off. Ooh, wow! Even through the beat, Norse is just hurt down. Luffy's beat trying to take this upper level, but unable to find anyone to fight with him. It looks like someone's State's really backing off for one more fight. Oh boy, what a big dive on Patan. Oh, Pata's gonna stabilize. They need to find this Lucio, and Patan does. The Soldier Visor not finding any picks thus far. Houdini primaling, finds the Soldier! Oh boy, it looks like Northwestern's gonna be able to hold.
Oh my god.
Not falling. It looks like San Jose State is all down to the primal rage, but it looks like San Jose State's gonna have to stay angry about this one. Northwestern coming close to securing the victory. Catches Mazpor. The touch by Norse does not last long. Northwestern is gonna secure Runasapi.
What an impressive comeback there. I think facing a 95 to 15 meter there at the end, coming all the way back.
Absolutely. And the swap onto the Baptiste from Patan. What a risky swap, but boy did it pay off in those fights. Just able to pretty much play like a third DPS, find those kills, and wow, all that damage that that Yuba and Kahuni are able to pump out is not enough, and Northwestern is going to force San Jose State to match point.
Yeah.
We're going to take a short break, and we'll see you for the 4th map of this series on Flashpoint. And we're back. We got the collar jacket on because Northwestern is all business right now.
Oh, love that coming out of you. Yeah, 2-1 victory. Huge comeback on Runasapi there. As we see a Ram ban, I think, coming in from Northwestern. Not sure what the SJSU ban was. We'll find out in a moment.
Yep. We're going to be taken to Atlas off the pick of San Jose State. And San Jose State additionally got to ban that Cassidy. Just really unable to deal with the amount of anti-dive that Northwestern is able to pump out with that Cassidy.
Yeah, they really just couldn't take any more of Luffy's meat, so they had to ban out that Cassidy. Maybe
Absolutely.
we'll see him on another hit-scan hero like Ash or maybe even a Sojourn or Emre.
Yep. Northwestern making no changes to their lineup. Bassoon Boy hovering that Venture again.
I imagine we'll see another Zarya coming out of Houdini.
Absolutely. Penguin Cast hovering this Lucio. This is their primary hero in most comps. Haven't seen it a lot from them, but it'll be interesting to see. It looks like Northwestern is going to orient more to this brawl comp. Looking Bastion, an interesting choice on this flashpoint.
I actually don't hate it. It's an interesting pick here, especially to melt the Zarya bubbles.
Absolutely. They might be still predicting the Winston, which they will. If that's the case, they'll be in for a rude awakening. I'm interested to see how Luffy's meat is able to deal with this Tracer. Looks to still, even with the Tracer back, still looks to not be taking that duel.
Luffy's meat. Catching them off guard there as we see Kahuni back on the Tracer, that, signature hero.
Absolutely. Just able to melt through Yuba, just catch him off guard, and Northwestern is going to pressure posture on this point. Bassoon Boy is going to get the cap, and Northwestern's going to look to engage off that capture.
Yeah, Luffy's meat's going to try and find something here with this form.
Yeah. As the Venture engages, Luffy's meat's going to pressure out that Zarya, but neither coalition able to get much done.
Well, the Lucio really diving in hard there and actually find a pick on Luffy's meat.
Yeah. This is the one danger of playing Bastion into this Tracer Sojourn DPS line. You can just get melted.
Yeah. It ran down really quickly there.
Absolutely.
Speed boost in the bubble.
Yep. San Jose State's going to get the flip. A late pick onto Penguin Cast as well. And we're going to have to see how Northwestern's able to re-engage.
Almost out of grab here.
Absolutely.
No.
Oof. Stairs just getting in the way of Patan's Suzu, and the Zarya's going to grab and clean up, and they're still 50%, but it looks like it might be a little rough for Northwestern to be able to get the capture here.
Yeah, we'll see Luffy's meat back on the Sojourn. Enough of the Bastion experiment.
Absolutely. Other than that, Houdini will build up to grab this fight, and they will be playing to engage with this Kitsune rush of their own. Both sides are going to be trading these rushes, trying to see if they can get any picks in the neutral. Ooh. Houdini's going to get this grab off.
And he gets the touch as well.
Yep. It looks like Northwestern's going to stabilize here. They're going to get this point.
Yeah, Mastor is so low. Wonder if he can get out.
He will
Basumba
not.
catches him on the exit.
And it's little picks like these that actually do matter a lot in Flashpoint. Northwestern is going to be up to 50%. And given the fact that both sides are coming up with a beat, this will definitely be the last fight.
Yeah. I wonder what Basumba can get done here with this tectonic shock.
Yep.
Oh,
Bassoon Boy going in quick.
quick.
Ooh, Luffy's meat able to find a pick off the space that Bassoon Boy created.
Getting some support here from Houdini.
Absolutely.
Trying to get out.
A very defensive beat coming out from the side of San Jose State, but they are going to get the pick onto Penguin Cast. Kahuni just getting so much done still on this Tracer, but Bassoon Boy still living.
Yeah,
they're going to keep this
such a
Zarya
threat.
so low. Northwestern's going to get the cap here.
Yeah, a little consolation prize for Yuba there, but it's the first flashpoint here for Northwestern.
Absolutely. Just an incredible job by Bassoon Boy, able to stay alive on this venture, be able to consistently pressure out this Zarya, and that Zarya just had no health on that contest.
Oh, you'll want to hear this.
We'll see. Penguin Cast actually didn't use the sound barriers there. I thought they did, but they'll have a little advantage here going to this next fight if they go aggressive.
Absolutely. To be able to match it to Yuba's overclock, but Kahuni
Oni again.
so good at finding these
Wow.
picks in the neutral.
Gets two there. I think that's just about sealed the fight there.
Yep. Northwestern's backing away. Man, Kahuni's just incredible on this tracer. Just able to find so many of these full bomb kills, so many of these early fight first kills.
Yeah, that beat advantage is slowly slipping away. They do have a rush as well, though. Oof. He just in time, but I don't know if Luffy can survive that. But he does, and
He does.
Houdini with the counter grab.
Yep. Good counter grab.
Fight.
It was a bit risky for Penguin Cast to beat that late,
Yeah.
but
I don't know if you saw, they were coming in from the top ropes there for that sound barrier.
yeah. Breaking it down from up and high. And it looks like Northwestern is going to be able to start getting some percentage on the board.
Oh!
Luffy's meat just lasering. And Norse is just going to fall so early. They're going to try
Yeah.
and get some cleanup, but they're more or less pushing the spawn doors. They'll chew some time off the clock.
Yeah, Kahuni threw that pulse bomb out and couldn't really find anything there.
Yep. Both sides are looking to mirror with their Kitsune rushes. Luffy's meat also holding on to this overclock while Matador has their beat.
This ends now.
And it looks like
Nobody else coming out. Luffy's meat just can't get anything.
absolutely everything coming out from both sides, but it looks like that dive onto the Sojourn is going to give the edge to San Jose State.
The Swoon Boy and Patana a little bit of a pickle here. Just stuck in, yeah, at the end of the spawn.
Yubo playing cleanup. Playing with so much tempo there. Able to find that pick early onto Luffy's meat. I was wondering if Northwestern would be able to get the upper edge using their ultimate so late, but
Yeah.
just incredible tempo from San Jose State.
Looking ahead though, Tectonic Shock from Bassoon Boy, the only thing on the board really.
Absolutely.
See
There's
if,
no beat
yeah,
to deal with this. We'll have to see how Bassoon Boy decides to deal with this. He's gonna get contested by this Lucio. Lucio falling very low. So much attention turned onto this adventure.
Pulse bomb goes wide again. Kahuni.
Tectonic
Shock has a
not playing
beat.
much.
Wonder if they'll go aggressive here.
Yep. Northwestern playing with such heavy hit health pools. Max score is going to go down. Katan's going to find Kahuni, and Northwestern looks to be cleaning up their second point.
Yeah, I think that's about to seal it up for them. Not sure if SJSU can get a touch going.
Gonna look.
Grab.
It's going to be a grab, and Penguin Cast is going to go down. They're able to get the contest. It's all onto, yeah. Yuba's able to get two before he goes. We're going to see if Houdini
Houdini
looks
has a
to...
grab of his own.
Yep. And he's only going to find the Zarya. It's onto...
Great-
Katan and
great
Houdini
pick.
are able to find the kill, but the Bassoon Boy going down. Very scrappy fight coming out from Northwestern. But man, the presence of this Zarya, the bubble out on Katan, he's able to get some
Also
health.
the rush.
Oh, Kahuni's able to chase!
Wow.
And Houdini goes down. This looks like, yep, San Jose State's gonna win this.
Wow, just a great play there from SJSU to throw that grab early and just clean up from there.
Absolutely. Kahuni just able to chase so well. Wasn't
Yeah.
a terrible idea from Houdini. Able to get that pick onto the north, be able to play with such heavy health pool advantage, but yeah, Kahuni just able to clean up onto that Kiriko, even as the Kiriko climbs up.
Yeah, Patan just died there, 99% to roll. Very unfortunate. Oh, for three. Kahuni tosses that up, but
Yep.
doesn't connect again.
They're gonna trade Kitsune rushes. Ooh, what a kill from Patan onto Nut, but they're gonna trade out with Luffy's meat.
Oh,
And
both of us
yeah,
dead though, Northwestern.
unable to deal with this beat. San Jose State's gonna take this point.
Yeah, I don't think you mind that though if you're Northwestern. That's double support and the ultimates used there. So they'll look pretty good going
Absolutely.
into the next fight.
Looking forward, Luffy's meat's gonna be building up to this overclock.
Yeah.
Yuba not too far behind, but this is gonna look to be a fairly dry fight. Gonna bubble the Tracer on the engage. Doesn't find anything. Kahuni gets out. Luffy's meat holding on to his fully
rotation
charged
there, yep.
railgun.
This ends now.
He's gonna go.
Oh, Northfall's really low. has to invest both of those bubbles for themselves.
Yep. Even if they don't find picks, Northwestern's able to gain a lot of position off of that,
Yeah.
and able to secure the cap, able to stop the tipping from San Jose State.
Yeah, Rookie League is really wrapping around here.
Yep.
Doing some cheeky angles.
Some good damage onto the Sojourn.
Just falling low again.
Yeah, they're just able to get so much consistent pressure, but Houdini's low himself. Bassoon Boy able to find the pick on Lucio.
There we go.
Able to find the pick on the Kiriko. Wow.
Both subs killed by Soon Boy.
Yep. What an incredible play by this venture. Although it looks like San Jose State's going to be able to trade out. They're going to get this capture. And yeah, Yuba and Norse are able to clean up.
Yeah, really unfortunate that he couldn't capitalize off of Bassoon Boy's picks there.
Absolutely. Once San Jose State's able to trade out, Bassoon Boy's just kind of stranded on an island, and whatever gains that he's able to get, he's just got so much less survivability than the Tracer when he's playing this venture that he's just unable to capitalize on the very excellent picks he's able to get. Bassoon Boy waiting for the cameras. He's gonna go in, try to get this Lucio off guard.
Oh, big value here.
Yeah,
on
a
Lucio.
lot of good damage on the Lucio, but he's just kind of dancing around.
Control pop time clock. Oh, can't dig it fast enough. Houdini 99 to grab. What's to left here?
Ooh, he'll put it down. They're able to get this Kiriko and the Zarya. If they're able to clean up, yep, they're able to catch Kahuni. If they can catch this kill onto the Lucio too, yep, they're looking to be in pretty good shape as San Jose State is only going to be building up to nearly there on their support ults, but and Kahuni, with the way he's playing, he'll probably build a pulse bomb within this fight. But Bassoon Boy can look to go quickly with his flank tectonic shock.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little dicey for Northwestern, considering that they're fighting some double support ults.
Yep.
I think we need to see Bassoon Boy go now.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like he's just trying to chase for the Tracer.
They're very zoning here.
He's able to get so much damage, but they're able to sound barrier in response. They're able to catch the Zarya very low. The Zarya goes down from San Jose State, but the Baton does fall.
Wow,
And Bassoon
so
Boy
low
low as
on
well.
SJSU, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Houdini, oh, he's just gonna run roughshod, isn't he? Houdini trying to stay alive,
yeah.
doesn't matter. It looks like San Jose State's gonna get the flip. San Jose State is gonna go up 2-1 on this flashpoint.
Yeah, I think Nuts Rush was so crucial there to help Kahuni just clean up all those kills with the quicker reload and the quicker fire rate.
Absolutely. Northwestern's going to look to posture. Neither side switching comps. Luffy's meat coming up to that overclock. There's not going to be a support ult in response from San Jose State.
Yeah, Penguin Cast approaching the sound barrier as well.
Yeah.
Really
Bassoon
good
Boy
advantage to have.
very low right now. Constantly playing this game of trying to push their own aggression while trying to flush out Kahuni, who's just been a problem.
Penguin Cast.
Oh, they succeed, and Yuba goes down from an excellent shot by Luffy's meat. It looks like Northwestern's able to find 2, able to find 3. They're gonna take this 4th point.
Yeah, really clean, efficient fight there.
Absolutely. Only ult expenditure is Penguin Cast with that sound barrier. Luffy's meat is still holding on to that overclock, but Yuba's gonna have one of his own. Kahuni's gonna have a pulse bomb to try and open things up. We'll have to see how he's able to handle this. And it looks like Yuba's gonna go quick with that overclock.
This ends now.
Luffy's meat's gonna respawn. Yuba unable to find anything, but
Quick
Kahuni's
trade there,
said,
though.
"Oh, fine, I'll do it myself."
A couple pot shots from Luffy's being just really stifling this attack from SJSU.
Absolutely. Finding the better of the Sojourn in response to Bassoon Boy coming down from that kunai kill from Nut. And Northwestern already up to 70%, and San Jose State's gonna have to wait to get all of their respawns back. Northwestern's gonna be able to posture forward.
Baton has a rush advantage as well. So I think that'll be the deciding factor.
And the ult from Houdini, the Graviton Surge, able to find Mastor. North tries to respond, but North's falling low himself. Northwestern up by 1. His Tracer's still out. If they find him, which they do, Bassoon Boy able to get that pick onto Kahuni, and Northwestern is going to take us on to the last point.
Yeah, really good from Bassoon Boy there, just clean up those kills on the point while Houdini lived.
Yep. all comes down to Garden as Northwestern looking to clean up. This is going. If Northwestern wins this, they will take home the full match and move on. If not, then San Jose State is going to force us into a map 5.
Yeah, and then double support ultimates again for SJSU.
Bassoon Boy looking for
huge
looking
pick
for
from
the
top.
angle, but maybe not needed as Master and Kahuni fall just from this incredible damage output that Luffy's Beat and Houdini are able to put in.
Wow, what a great fight. Opened up by Patan's, as we head into a pause here.
Yep, heading into pause. Looks like there's an issue on San Jose State's side.
Just hope it's not a tactical pause.
Surely not. Yeah, we're gonna wait here. Very suspenseful. Map 5 or round 5 of Flashpoint. We're gonna see what's up with this technical pause, and we'll be right back when this map resumes. And we are back.
Yeah, right into the thick of it.
Yeah. San Jose State got their issues sorted out, and we're rolling into a crucial round 5 as Bassoon Boy looking to get an angle with this tectonic shock.
Yeah, Kahuni threatening with the pulse bomb again, 90%.
Absolutely.
Some magic happen again. Oh, Houdini just melts in there, wow.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's a questionable beat there from Kevin, guys.
Beat coming out from Northwestern. Pulse bomb goes wide from Kahuni. They're actually going to invest for that. And Northwestern able to get about 50%. But wow, just that tempo that Nut's able to send his team out onto with that Kitsune rush. Just so much damage output onto Northwestern. And Bassoon Boy and Luffy's Beat both looking to respond with DPS ults of their own.
Yeah, fortunate that we couldn't get the sound barrier to connect. I think Tango Pass was hoping that Bassoon Boy would get the beat, but fortunately, got for the dig.
Bassoon Boy trying to look for the angle. Luffy's Beat finding some good damage. That's a
North
good
ball
headshot
low.
onto Norse. He's gonna have to play back. Mastor's gonna force out the sound barrier. And Yuba's gonna respond.
Excavation initiation.
Very late tectonic shot from the Soon Boy. It's
Yeah,
not
we're-
gonna connect with much.
Approaching last fight territory as well.
Yeah, he needs to try and get out. Patan's gonna help him out. And yeah, we're approaching last fight territory for this map. Houdini a little closer on his Graviton Surge. And they will not have any support ults yet. Patan's able to answer soon with a Kitsune Rush if people can live. But Mastor will not be able to beat this grab.
Good rush. Right onto the point. Yep. We're doing best to grab, and that should be the fight.
Rush is here. Northwestern up 2. San Jose State sent packing. Kahuni going down. And yeah, it'll all be on to what
One
thin
final
pickings
fight,
for this
yeah.
alt pool though.
I don't know if I agree with the decision to grab there. I think either use one or the other for the rush or the grab.
Yeah. It's tough. They need to secure the fight there.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Penguin Cast has got to farm ult charge like he's never farmed ult charge before.
He's so low. Oh, Penguin Cat just caught out with the grab. Yeah, should see the map.
We're outnumbered.
See if Loopy's need to come up with anything.
San Jose State just able to connect with this Graviton Surge. Unable
Yeah.
to respond on the Northwestern side. Luffy's meat's gonna look to make one last attempt on the contest. Oh, a good pick. And Houdini back on the Wrecking Ball. We'll have to see if there's able to be any follow-up. Penguin Cast is gonna get chased. And it looks to be a meltdown of health for Houdini, and San Jose State is gonna take map 4.
Well, yeah, we're headed to map 5. What a banger of a series this has been.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the ultimate usage there at the end for Northwestern just really ultimately just cost them the map, I think.
Yeah. Just able to... They're just stacking so many ults on top of each other, and San Jose State's just able to come out with a very nice Graviton Surge.
Yeah.
And despite the great plays that Patan was making on this Kiriko and the amount of pressure that Luffy's meat was able to force on this Sojourn, it's just not enough.
Yeah.
The ability for these Kitsune rushes to get so much value from Nut, yeah, Northwestern just did not have an answer in this ultimate pool.
Yeah.
And we are going to go to a map 5. It should be Escort. Yep. It will be an Escort map 5. And we'll see how Northwestern chooses to close us out on this playoff series in the Play VS College League. We'll see you after the break. Map 5, Havana.
For all the marbles, I would say.
Northwestern bans Winston. San Jose State bans the Ash.
Yeah, Houdini's Wi-Fi has notably been very unreliable. The Evanston Xfinity has been known to cause a lot of issues.
Yep, Evanston Xfinity. I can't say my true feelings on air.
Yeah, we'll wait for Houdini to come back.
Now, what are your true feelings on what Northwestern's gonna look to do on Havana?
I think we'll see another Sigma look here from Houdini. They really tries to force that issue on Midtown. We'll see if it works out better for them on longer sightline map like Havana.
Absolutely. How do you think Bassoon Boy and Luffy's meet on this notoriously poke-heavy comp? See a lot of Widowmaker coming out. How do you think this DPS line will react to this sort of map?
Well, like I said, Bassoon Boy is really an X Factor type of player. You really just gotta give him the keys. So, I mean, we'll just play around him. I think we let him play, we let him get the picks, and then we'll follow up on them.
Absolutely. Have to imagine that Penguin Cast and Patan are going to look to go back to that Olari Kiriko that we saw them running earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Or perhaps some other poke-heavy composition. We're going to be going in soon. Be interesting to see how San Jose State and Northwestern are going to spar on this map point for all the marbles on Havana.
I believe Northwestern will be attacking first, so you know what they say about attacker's advantage. Let's see if they can utilize that to their fullest ability.
Absolutely.
Pull out the map victory.
Oh, they did not remove Ash from the custom game, so we're going to take a little bit longer and get to listen to this music a little bit more.
Now it's nighttime on Havana. We'll see if that throws a wrench into the sightlines.
Absolutely. Obviously, this map all comes down to what time of day they play on. Famously,
agree.
nothing else matters.
I really wonder if if Northwestern's gonna try something new here. I don't know if they're gonna just fall back to their Midtown comp or try
Absolutely.
something else. Whoa.
At the very least, Northwestern is chilling in spawn, looking to run a Rhine comp with the Symmetra.
Houdini was a top 30 peak Reinhardt player, so might not be a terrible choice, but into the Ramatra, I imagine that's not too fun for him.
Keeping the legacy of Northwestern as the Reinhardt team. Looks like we're just selecting random shit now.
A little bit of some fun to be had. The JPC Mizuki. Ooh, Luffy's meat on the Widowmaker. Wonder if he'll stick on this.
Yeah, San Jose State rolling out with this Emery Sojourn, with this Juno Kiriko, with this Ramatra, which Houdini has struggled with, and could possibly struggle with a little more as he rolls out on the Sigma. Luffy's meat looking to get some poke, looking to get some early kills with that Widowmaker. Does not find it, switching to Surge.
Wow, Basumbe will be sticking on the Symmetra. It's a really interesting pick here. Wonder how it'll make it work.
Yeah. This team's, whether it's Luffy's meat or Bassoon Boy, they've been trying to look for this Symmetra in really unconventional positions.
Oh, Pegasus on the Baptiste, just caught out there.
Yeah.
That's swift end to that first fight.
I think the Symmetra just might be a rough task because they're really Symmetra is either you're trying to teleport with a Sigma or you're trying to anchor a room in which you don't really want to hold.
Yeah, imagine we'll see some switches coming out here momentarily. I don't know if this comp is the play.
It looks like the Sigma and nope. The Ramatra will change. They'll change over to Lucio Kiri, and it looks like they're gonna swap to a more solid brawl.
I like this look a lot better into what the SJSU is running.
Absolutely. It's just going to be so rough to deal with the absolute terror that Kahuni on the Emery.
Penguin cast just really in and just falls.
As I was saying, Kahuni just really able to find so many of these early picks on that Emery. Just able to rain down so much damage.
Yeah, Penguin Cast just having a rough time so far. Not even, not getting much done.
And yeah, Northwestern really just getting caught up so much. Really not taking any decisive engages, which is what you sort of need to do with this brawl, with the Symmetra. They're gonna find some damage onto the North. They're gonna have the Nemesis form advantage, but I mean, Nut's just gonna answer with the Juno ult. Tan's gonna answer with the Kitsune Rush, but it's just not gonna find anything. Northwestern, honestly, just kind of looking like a slow whimper out, as they're just unable to find any sort of position. And now, I mean, San Jose State just has 4 ultimates.
Yeah, it's really rough go. 1 minute and a half remaining.
Yeah. Northwestern's gonna be able to
Luffy
build.
gave some nice shots. HP bars are really low for San Jose.
Yep.
Oh, but Penguin Cast did that again.
Yep.
Ooh, Houdini just getting some picks here. As the map is sort of flipped as Norse is in our side of the map.
Absolutely. But Houdini and Patan just forced to run so far ahead. Oh. A good pick from Luffy's meat. The amount of damage he's able to rain out has been crucial in making sure that...
Oh, Luffy's meat
Wow.
again.
Incredible
Really
job.
stepping up, yeah.
Yeah, incredible job. Able to be able to sit in that back line, just rain down so much damage, and Northwestern is going to have a fighting chance in this first point.
Yeah, an annihilation ready for Houdini as well. Could be the difference maker here.
Yep. He's going to run forward with this Nemesis form. Going to run forward with the annihilation too. And Penguin Cast is going to find Mastor.
Might have gone too far, Houdini.
I mean, Houdini's creating so much space, but he just needs to find some of these picks. This backline needs to find some of these picks, which they do.
Luffy's meat.
Oh.
Trying to land that shot.
Yep. Both
And
DPS.
just 1 HP. There we go.
Yep. It looks like San Jose State's gonna fall in
Wow,
this.
Luffy's
Wow.
meat. Really impressive showing from him when the team
Yeah.
needs him the most.
I mean, he's just raining out so much damage, able to just find so many of the picks needed to crack this open. He's gonna chase down this Emery. Ooh, so much damage coming from the cross between the Sojourn and the Emery. He's gonna fall low. And Kahuni and Yura are just gonna have such oppressive positions here. Northwestern's able to stabilize.
Penguin Cast does have the sound barrier now, so it should help them.
Yep.
They want to go aggressive. Oh, Penguin Cast dead first again. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. These lock-on orbs from the Juno just finding so much chunk damage.
Yeah, that gives time for Nut to catch up on the orbital ray, so any supported advantage is slowly depleting.
Absolutely. Oh, what a shot by
Wow,
Luffy's
give
meat.
Luffy's meat the keys.
Able to give some Northwestern some space. Houdini has some room to run. He's gonna look to
can do it
try and
again.
catch the
Ooh.
Juno. Oof.
No, 1
Nut
HP.
falling so low. Yeah. Ooh. San Jose State's gonna tuck tail and run. They're able to live, so they'll be able to get a quicker recontest. But yeah. It's an incredible pick by Luffy's meat.
Oh! Luffy's meat stepping up again.
Yep. Kahuni able to get the kill off of the orbital ray from Nut before he falls. And he's gonna be pushed off. That's gonna be some good positioning that San Jose State's gonna take, and Houdini's gonna fall.
Yeah,
Northwestern
so
needs to get out quick. Wow.
it's another 1-for-1 ult trade, the overclock for the orbital ray.
Absolutely.
Luffy's meat actually getting that first pick, but Northwestern couldn't capitalize.
Yeah. Just able to get so much pressure onto Luffy's meat. And so many ultimates in the bank for both sides right now. You have to imagine that Patan is going to try and tempo with this Kitsune Rush. Possibly, yep, oh, right now. And Norse is going to answer with his Annihilation.
Yeah, Houdini's annihilation of his own, just holding it, waiting to go second.
It's an ultimate fest out here, Colin. We're going to see how this shakes out. Houdini waits very late to pop the Annihilation, mainly using it as a survival tool and as zoning. Oh, he falls so low though. He's got his
His shield placement. Unfortunate there.
Rough shield. Northwestern needs to get a move on. They need to find some picks because they'll just get poked out by the Sojourn and by this Emery. The Boy taking an upwards dive. Ooh, he's getting slowed.
Caught out. Can't really
Houdini
go
tries to
anywhere.
help, but there's no help to be found when you're that far in and in a slow field. They're gonna try and burn down Norse, but Nut is able to find 2. This looks to be it for Northwestern.
Yeah, it's not a bad push, but not a great one either. About halfway through the first objective, or sorry, the second objective.
Yeah, Northwestern's gonna have to hold strong. You'd hope that if they stick with the Symmetra, they're able to anchor a little harder around these turrets on defense, or they're able to trying to match some of the suppressive fire that Kahuni and Yuba have just been putting out on that Emery and on that Sojourn. And Nut's been playing really well on this Juno as well. Some very key orbital rays. Even if he's been getting caught out a few times by Luffy's meat, he's just able to provide so much value on that Juno.
Yeah, and again, Luffy's meat has been, I think, the standout player so far for Northwestern. Just getting so much done.
Absolutely.
Needs the rest of the team to pick it up a little bit.
Yep. Bassoon Boy's gonna go back over to this venture, trying to catch some picks onto Kahuni, Yuba. We'll see if Maztor holds on this Mercy, but
Likely
yeah.
not.
If Bassoon Boy is able to anchor in the side room, I think this is a worthwhile pick, but it'll be tough. I mean, Nut and Maztor are very elusive. It's a very elusive support meta right now, whether it's the Juno, the Kiriko, the Lucio. So we'll have to see, and Houdini back over to that Zarya that he's found so much success with.
Yeah, now we're on Ana from Patan off the Kiriko. We'll see how this changes things up with the anti-nade.
Yep. Maztor able to cleanse the nades. I think this is more of a comfort pick for Patan. Gonna lob a nade. Not quite finding any of the pressure you would maybe hope. I mean, yeah. Yuba's just putting
Getting
so
away
much.
with their life. Yeah, but Bassoon Boy falls for it.
Yep. Yuba putting so much fire out and North holding so far up. Yeah. This is gonna be. I mean, Northwestern needs to stabilize quickly if they want any hope of being able to recontest.
It's really hard for Houdini as well to fight through this. Yeah, Houdini just falls.
I mean, there's only so much you can do as a Zarya when the team behind you just falls. And it's going to be a hard recontest for Northwestern to be able to get back into.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to get on. Bassoon Boy's there. Nano boost available.
Very quick nano charge, presumably from all the damage that they're taking, and Houdini's able to catch Kahuni. Kiriko is not able to teleport out. Looks like Northwestern will hold onto this first point, but 2.5 minutes still left on this time bank, and more will be added if San Jose State's able to capture this point.
Yeah, Patan with the really quick nano boost charging there. I think the first ultimate on the board.
Absolutely. I think so much of this Lucio's tempo is going to be what decides it for Northwestern. Just the ability to be able to execute fights, be able to get the sound barrier out before Yubas and Kahuni are able to really dictate these fights.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very early Nemesis form and Annihilation.
There's a sound barrier coming out from Penguin Cast.
Yep.
A good one.
And that's going to get caught in the grab. If they can keep Houdini up, they have a good chance in this fight. If they can.
It's the Kitsune rush though. They're just gonna wrap around it.
What a good pick. The Sojourn is going to slide in, and the Emery's just raining
So
down hell
aggressive
from above.
Yeah.
But it looks like Northwestern's able to hold some cleanup from Luffy's meat. Northwestern still in it, down but not out.
Yeah, good ult trade there from Northwestern, only using the grab and the sound barrier. It's looking really doable now for a first point hold.
Absolutely. Holding on to this tectonic shock and this overclock. I mean, Luffy's meat has been the X factor for this map. We're gonna have to see. Can he catch? He's unable to catch Nut, and Penguin Cast goes down. it looks like Northwestern.
They traded out the tank though. It could be winnable.
Yep.
Oh, but
Oh,
Kubo
Kohuni
with the
swapping over to his
block of
Cassidy.
their own.
They're
Another
gonna
nano.
nano. And it looks like San Jose State's gonna play Ring Around the Rosie,
Ooh.
but Houdini finding a lot of damage. They can get a pick.
Oh, can't live. Penguin Cast is back though. See if they can clean it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Luffy's man is back on my Tracer.
Back on the Tracer, but
Just
there's
to, stall it out.
absolutely. They're just gonna poke him out so hard though, I would imagine. The Soon Boy in the back line, he's gonna fall.
Yeah.
Luffy's meat doing anything to just keep this point stopped. It appears that Northwestern is gonna have to take it back all the way to the high ground on the second point, as San Jose State is going to cap first point.
A good hold, all things considered, taking them almost to overtime on that first point. So, not a whole lot of time for San Jose to work with, but
Absolutely.
still plenty.
If Northwestern's able to prolong these fights, Baton is able to get so much nano charge as we've seen. Although,
Yeah. Rudy on the Tracer, just bullying Baton here in the back.
yep, Northwestern not in great positions. Baton is just in such a rough spot, trying to dance around and live while trying to make sure that Houdini's able to keep this 47 charge. Oh, I mean, Penguin Cats has just been the target of note for San Jose State as they try to. Bassoon Boy tries to get out. It looks like this will be one last fight. Luffy's meat appears to be walking to the spawn room. Probably just swaps over to the Cassidy. And it looks like Northwestern has one last chance.
Yeah, Presume Boy has a touch. See if they can get out and fight.
He'll pop out. He's
Oh.
going to go behind some
Oh,
boxes.
immediately.
3 chase for him.
Penguin Cast almost as a sound barrier. This could change the. Just gets it off in time to save
Brings it out.
Houdini.
But this. Oof,
Oh, Luffy's meat with the pick. Oh. I don't know where that grab is going.
the grab's a little wide. And
Oh, they
Northwestern's
can't touch.
unable to touch. San Jose State's going to take map 5 and the series and move on in the Plavius College League.
Wow, what a series, all things considered. Right down to the wire, I think. Could have been determined by, a few more fights.
Just an incredible showing from Northwestern in this season. But yeah, some incredible work done by Houdini, Luffy's meat, by the full roster, honestly. Able to battle through, get that first round playoff win, but it won't be enough.
Yeah.
Northwestern's season will end here. Alrighty. We thank you all for joining us for this match. It's been a pleasure to be able to cast here for what will likely be the last match of the season for Northwestern in the Overwatch department. It's been a true honor. I suppose this is my last cast as well for Overwatch. It's been lovely being here with you all. Northwestern will be back in full force next fall as we look to keep building in the back of this guy. Mr. Gamehead Colin Wong. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Lily Groth, joined here by Colin Wong. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you around. Go Cats.